Morning chaps, welcome to my Easter Monday video, and today is going to be something entirely new for me. Not as much product use, but how I'm going to use them. I'm going to go today for my first ever cold water shave, and I'm going to do it in style. I'm going to go properly cold with Denali. Now, never cold water shaved before, certainly not in living memory. I just don't ever remember doing anything other than either a horrible electric razor or hot water. So this is entirely new. And to be prepared for any eventualities that may occur, I'm going to be following up with the Phoenix and Beau balm should the worst happen and it doesn't go to plan. So I'm going to scrub in cold water. Then we're going to shave with cold water. We're going to build the lather with cold water, so it's going to be interesting. I've never done it before, so in at the deep end without any instruction or any research into what other people do with cold water shaving. I'm just taking it on face value and using cold water for everything. So let's see what we're going to do for the rest of the shave. Obviously you've seen the soap and the balm. The razor is going to be the Mercure 39C with an Astra Superior stainless blade. The brush soaking in a little cup is a Cadman 26mm. It's soaking in cold water. Admittedly now it has soaked in hot to speed it up, and then I've rinsed it out and it's soaking purely in cold now to bring the temperature down. And scrub wise, forgot to get that down, is going to be the Real Shaving Company's Step 1 face scrub. So, oh and no, we're going to bowl lather the Denali in the shaving room bowl. Lovely little bowl. So, I've said so a few times today. There's no sewing going on today, I promise. This is not the sewing club. This is the shaving club of sorts. So, here we go. So, splash the old face with cold water straight out the tap, and let's scrub away. I'm expecting a bit of a disaster, I must admit. It's not very often things go well first time, so be prepared for scenes to resemble Dexter. There we go. Going to wipe off with the old trusty towel. There we go. Scrubbed. All the radiators on. Lovely. So there'll be an element of warmth at the end in the towel. What am I looking for now? I'm looking for something. My little stick. My little stick to scoop out the soap. So I'm going to take a little bit of Denali, about not that much, don't need that much, I don't. About half an almond, something like so. Pop that in the bowl. Allows to stick around. There we go. We're going to squeeze out, flick most of the water out of the brush, because we don't know what cold water lathering is going to do. So let's see if I can get this in shot. So we have the soap, we have the brush, let's see what we can do. So like I said, I've got rid of most of the water, and we need quite a bit of Denali because it's a very thirsty soap. But I don't know how it's going to react to the cold, because everything I do is with as hot a water as I can get out of the tap. Now, I set my boiler as hot as everyone else can handle in the house to pump out the hot water. Obviously safety in mind with the kids, so I don't have it ridiculously hot, but it's as hot as we can get away with. I clearly need to add lots and lots of water. So, I'll take it from here. I think I may have gone overkill there. About half a tablespoon gone in, but Denali can take it. Phoenix and Beau soaps can take it because they are very thirsty, very water hungry soaps. And give it a good beating. Now, with the heavy menthol nature of Denali, it doesn't go as cloud-like as all the other Phoenix and Beau soaps. In fact, every mentholated soap I've used suffers from the same affliction, in as much as the lather is nowhere near as voluminous. But that's not to take away from the quality of the lather. It still performs exactly as you'd expect. It still provides a very, very slick, protective shave. It's just not fluffy like a cloud, a cumulonimbus. The big fluffy white ones is what I'm getting at there. So what we have is good lather. Just going to whip it a little more, and anyone who enjoys a bit of Family Guy will get the quip that I made there. Cool whip. Will Wheaton. You'll get it if you watch Family Guy, which I love, by the way. Fantastic, fantastic program. How they get away with half the stuff they do, I don't know, but that's another story for an entirely different video. It's funny. So, hope you had all had, should I say, not had all had a fantastic Easter weekend, and that got to spend time with your family, and probably enjoyed far too much chocolate. I know I did, which is bad for my diet. But again, that's another story. So apologies in advance, chaps, for the apparent glow. I really do need to do something about that, but it's not an awful lot I can do, short of change out the apparently very, very reflective and light-giving shower curtain. Try and get something with a bit of a pattern on it. What we have here, chaps, is a bowl. Not so much lather in the bowl today, because the brush is hogging it all. A bit left in there. We have oodles and doodles of wonderful Denali lather. Loads still left in there. So, cold water shave, here we come. Set that bowl down. And for penny and for pound, let's get the razor in the sink to cool down, and let's lather up with what we've got here. Now, the majority of my prep has been done by the scrub. Probably still going to build a bit of lather on the face to really set the chill in. And to give my skin and whiskers the best chance of coming out here alive. less chilly. I'm happy with that. See, it's built up even further from what's left in the brush. My face is freezing, so here goes nothing. First cold water shave ever. You've got a weep coming, but that was actually quite interesting. Well, that actually felt quite nice. It really did. Like an Arctic blast or out to crush your face. And you know what? I was expecting discomfort, but none at all. The only, I will say the word discomfort, is from the, it's not really discomfort, it's just a sensation. It's from the Arctic blast. Little ice gem on top there. Just take away from the subject of the video, but pass two, let's lather up. That'll do. So, hope all you who follow sports had wins for your teams over the weekend. My beloved Saracens. We had a narrow victory over Northampton Saints over the weekend, and boy was it a defeat stuff. It was a very late victory, but it was a victory nonetheless. Very bizarre feeling this cold water shave. definitely something very different about it. And I can't quite put my finger on it. It's I don't know, it's a strange kind of cold, and the only time I can genuinely remember feeling cold like this was after a general anaesthetic. It's a strange kind of cold. So, if ever any of you have been under a general, completely out cold and then coming round and recovering, you might recall the really cold, sleepy sensation. Oh, that is cold. That's freezing. But yeah, it's a very cold, almost confusing state. And yeah, the one time I was, or one of the times, should I say, I was under a general anaesthetic and come round, share a little story here. The anaesthetist, as we were getting ready for theatre, he was like chatting away because he knew I don't like needles. And he said to me, so what you had for breakfast this morning? And I called him a few choice words. I said, you know, I've had nothing for breakfast this morning because I'm having an anaesthetic. And he said, in a minute you're going to feel like you've had 3 bottles of vodka. Speaking of booze, what booze do you like? So I started chatting away about the different booze that I like as he was injecting it, and I fell asleep in seconds. And I remember when I was actually compos mentis after the operation, I just remember finishing my sentence and realising that he wasn't actually there. And that's when the real acknowledgement of the cold kind of kicked in. So, final pass with this super cold. Super slick. Denali lather. If you like it cold, chaps, this is coming back in the summer. Kerry has assured me I already have a backup pot, and I might just have to order another because this one is it's not far off gone. So, third pass against the grain now. This is the pass I expect trouble. Apart from the freezing cold, I can't really feel anything else. There's no discomfort. There's nothing different about the shave. other than cold water. Still the same tender light touch with the razor. Keep all the variables the same, just change one thing, and that way you know if it's working or not. So, oh blimey, that is cold. Now, it'd be nice if it was a really hot summer's day. That would be absolutely fantastic. However, this is England, and our 2 days of summer are probably already gone last weekend, so that's the best I have to deal with. And that was pleasant. Pat dry, no drama, happy with that. And even though fluff, even though I don't need it, because the shave was very good, and Phoenix and Beau's post-shave feel is absolutely sublime, I don't need the balm, but I'm going to use it anyway. Doesn't get a lot of use because of the quality of the soap, but what I do, let me dry my hands thoroughly because it makes a difference in my eyes anyway. Because oil and water, as we know, don't like to mix very well. So thoroughly dry hands are key, in my opinion, as is warmth. So it's a solid balm, lots of oils in there, lots of goodness. There it is. Let's just go through it for you. Where are we? Unrefined shea butter, virgin hemp oil, argan oil, jojoba oil, beeswax and black sesame oil, and that's it. So lots of oily goodness, and I just take the back of my fingernail and I just scrape off a small amount, that much there, not a lot, and then carefully pop the pot down, and with what's on my fingernail I just sort of scrape it into the palm of my hand. And if any of you are like me and use proper pomade for your hair, you'll get this bit. Rub it vigorously to melt and soften the oils. And then apply to your face. And then any excess just rub into your hands. It's great because it's a general great moisturiser for wherever you choose to put it. I've used it as a lip balm on days when my lips are dry. I've used it on hands, skin, face, everything in that region has been balmed, shall we say. So, first cold water shave with the Denali, with the 39C, with the shaving room bowl and a Cadman 26mm silver tip. Finished off with balm. It was great. For the first time cold water shaving, I was fully expecting, as I said at the beginning, scenes like there would be from Dexter, where it's like you need a blood spatter analyst to see what's going on. But no. Now that's testament to two things, I think. Preparation, multiple things, not just two, because it's few. Preparation, good soap, and a feather light touch. Because the heavier you go, more drama ensues. But a light touch with a great slick protective soap and good prep seems to have abated any issues from occurring. I like that. I'm going to do that again. I'm going to try it with different soaps. Because I always wondered with Denali, was the hot water taking away from the cold? Hard to say, but there is an element of extra chill that you get, because obviously with the cold, it's just cold straight off the bat, but with Denali and hot shaving, the brush has been soaked in hot water, you get that initial hit of heat and then it cools down, whereas this is cold straight off the bat. It'd be interesting to see how it is with a warmer scent, like a sandalwood or a tobacco scented soap. Interesting to see how it affects that. Do I get the opposite of the Denali with hot water shaving? Do I get the cold and then the warmth comes through? We shall see. I might do another video next weekend to demonstrate that. But yeah, so thank you for watching my first ever cold water shave. I'm glad it went well because, well, I don't like blood. Yeah, smooth, clean, happy with that. So gentlemen, thank you for watching. Hope you liked. If you did, I very much appreciate your thumbs up and your subscriptions. We're getting painfully close to 250 subscribers now, at which point I'm going to do a little giveaway of something that it's limited edition. Didn't go very far in terms of numbers created. I know there's lots of people out there who are itching to get some, so keep an eye out. Share the old channel out if you can, get the subscribers in, and it will be done purely on YouTube. This giveaway, this little competition, shall we say. Haven't decided on quite what it's going to be to enter, other than that I've got to hit 250 subscribers. But yeah, I'm waffling. So gentlemen, thank you for watching. See you again soon. Bye.